Welcome to Eagle City Multifamily, where we talk all things apartments and commercial real estate investing. And today I'll be talking about my backstory and how I got into real estate investing and in the investing space. First, I want to go back to when I was a child working in our family business. We had greenhouses and orchards, and that's where I would work. And it was so boring sometimes to me. My brother and I would think of things, and we would dream of things, and we would plan and think of how we could do something or build something or make something or something outside of the family business, right? Because we were stuck in there helping the family, like the whole family was. And so later, my brother and I started a service company. And when I was 20 years old, started that together, and we did a lot of maintenance on asphalt plants and a lot of metalwork at the time. And then later, in 06, I started a metal manufacturing company and grew it up. And one day, one of my lead guys walked into my office and he threw this book on my desk and he said, "Do you read this book?" And I said, no, I I've never heard of it, never seen of it. And of course it was Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and which talks a lot about real estate and economics and how investing works. And one of the stories I remember well, I've read it several times over the years, but one of the stories that stands out to me is how Robert Kiyosaki, the author, looked at a car, like an exotic car that might cost, a couple hundred grand. I don't know how much it cost. It was in, a luxury, exotic car. And so he went and looked for an apartment building that would cash flow more than the payment for the car. And so he went and bought the apartments, raised the capital to buy the apartments on a non-recourse loan. And the the positive cash flow paid for the payments on the car for the term, like the 5 years, the term of the car. And then now the car is paid off, totally paid off from other people that pay for living in the apartments, right? Paid his car off. And now he has a car. Plus, after 5 years and the loan is paid off, he has his income from the apartments keep flowing. He could sell the apartments for more because the value went up, or he could keep them and keep the cash flow. And I was thinking, that's a pretty cool concept. And a lot of assets are not that way, right? If you own your own business, if you like in my case, had a metal manufacturing company, it's really intense. There's lots of moving parts there's lots of things that have to come together right at the right time. And there is in real estate investing too, in the operations, but on the real estate side, on the apartments especially, there are third-party management companies that will manage for you, or you can have your own management company. But a lot of apartment owners have third-party professional management in place that takes care of the day-to-day. If there's evictions, if there's late pays, they go knock on the doors, they send out the notifications, and all the work, the maintenance on the buildings that go into apartment ownership. And so it can be a little a lot less intense, right? And so you can uh purchase a single family home, right? And do all the work and purchase more and do more. Or you can buy an apartment building where there's, say, 100 units, for example. Our last deal was 128 units on one property, one address, right? And so if one unit is not rented, we still have like what, 99% occupancy in that case. And so it's scalable. In other words, it can grow faster, further. And so back to my story, when my lead guy threw this book on my desk and asked if I read this book. And so over the next few weeks, I was reading this book a little bit each morning, like, what's this book about, right? And I read the book and a lot of other books around the subject as well, and learned a lot since then. But at that time, I started searching for, the Rich Dad real estate education, and I went through some classes, and I did some deals while I had the manufacturing company, right? And so I did some deals, flipped a property, wholesale a property, and made some money, and with little, very little of my own money. And and it works. I guess I did it just to prove it, right, at the time. And so since then, my partners bought me out of the manufacturing company. And so from then on, for the last few years, I'm focusing on real estate investing. And we look at some other asset classes too, but apartment investing is a great way to invest your money. And if if you want to, you're looking to get into it, to learn more about it, um, you're welcome to subscribe to this channel, the Eagle City Multifamily YouTube channel. It's also broadcasted live on the Facebook Eagle City Multifamily Facebook page. And you can see recordings there as well. They're live, they're not edited, they're raw footage. A lot of times we are interviewing industry experts, right? So typically we'll have others on the call, sharing their experience and their knowledge. And that's very valuable for all our listeners. And so another thing, if you want to get in contact with me just to learn more about it, you're welcome to reach out, comment on the Facebook or YouTube channel. You're welcome to email myself at herb@ecmultifamily.com. You're welcome to give me a call at 903-951-7552. Call or text anytime, and be happy to talk to you some more about real estate investing and what we do. And we don't have a deal open right now, but whenever we do, we use Cash Flow Portal. It's a third party financial management system that keeps all your login information, all your private information secure. And that's where the capital comes in from investors into the real estate deal, right? And so that's how it works. And would love to learn to know you, and give me a call, email, text, comment. Be happy to meet with you over here in the Dallas area. So I'll see you next week.